Hello, welcome back to We Are Live. Chris Denman live from Midcoast Studio in Grand Center, St. Louis, Missouri, joined and flanked by the great Tommy the Intern. That's Tommy Mosslander, who's performing Friday at some show that nobody will be at.
Yale
Be
Hollander's
sure
coffee
not
break.
to attend that, but be sure
Yale
to attend
Hollander's.
Thursdays, Free Comedy Thursday. Yeah, Yale does. He's technically a partner here as a podcaster.
So
you can check out his show on
come
Friday.
check out the show. You don't have to support me. But
Definitely don't.
Support Yale.
Oh no. Travis, it's not even a prop. It's a crutch at this point. Like, what's happening here?
Good morning.
Oh,
we are live.
No. Man, I'm so jealous of his live from Queens, New York. Is it a Chiron? Do we call it a Chiron in the biz? I don't know why I look to you for any kind of anything.
You know you're the one who's supposed to be teaching me this stuff.
Chris.
Oh, I don't
Third.
see. You chose the wrong place. Fox 2 would be a much better place.
Yeah, they won't hire me though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Background checks and the like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could get rough. Been a fun show.
Why are there sticky notes and a pen in front of Tommy? What is he doing?
You know what I'm doing.
We're gonna today's build-up day, Travis, and then it's gonna get really, really jockey around here. It's gonna get real fratty around here, and we're gonna break down Tommy tomorrow. Today's his build-up day. What was that? Oh no.
Oh boy. Did he just try to do my piece?
I think so.
Did you just try to do my piece, Tommy?
Tommy, say pace.
Tommy, I will get on the first flight. I'll slap the taste out of you. You don't ever put up my piece. Okay?
I am becoming Travis.
Oh yeah. Here's the deal. If you just put on just a little bit of dark makeup, I think it'll work well. I think it'll work well. Give it a whirl.
Hey, what?
Where are you going with that? Come on, finish it out, comedy guy.
Yeah, what do black people do, Tommy?
We be shopping.
Look,
we be rapping.
I don't know.
That was fun.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say, hey man.
Hey man.
Yeah,
I support everybody no matter what they do.
No, that's not what he would
As long as
say.
they're from my community.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Say that's racist as
That's
hell.
racist as hell.
Tommy's racist.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh. Well, we do have.
I've been watching.
Nice.
I've been learning.
Yeah.
More from you than him.
Ooh.
It's gonna get real fratty in here. Oh, it's gonna be great. If you guys are just tuning in, you know that Tech Electronics help build the studio. But we also have folks like Gateway Powder Coating that help us in the sponsor partnership realm. That's Gateway Powder Coating, fast, durable, affordable. Check out their website, gatewaypowdercoat.com. Tommy, if you've got some wheels that need touched up, you can make sure you can take them into Gateway Powder Coating. They'll be looking brand new. Maybe you've got a smoker. Does your family have a smoker in the backyard?
We do, actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
If it needs touched up, you take it to Gateway Powder Coating. So whenever your relatives come by, hang out, have a good time. It's going to look sharp. It's going to look great. That's Gateway Powder Coating, partner of We Are Live right here at the Midcoast Studio. Gardner, we've got some Great American Race to get to. Do we want to do that before Dr. Ed comes in for Dogs on Film?
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do that.
All right, I like that.
Guys,
Travis.
it's time for Dogs on Film.
Was he listening?
I don't know.
We're doing Great American Race.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Try it again.
Okay. Let me reset. It's time for Great American Race.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that doesn't have an open, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it certainly
You
doesn't.
should know that by now.
I was really hoping that would freeze.
Yeah. Great American Race involves a story from the black community and the white community that we both just find disgraceful. We try and take each other's credit scores down, and we run through this like a knife through hot butter. Check out that, honest to God, all kidding aside, nice work. We've got about 17 functions running right now on the VMix. Gardner pulling it, pitching a no-hitter right now.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
Oh,
a lot of walks.
Yeah, no-hitter.
No-hitter.
Perfect game.
Not a perfect game.
It's like that A.J. Burnett no-hitter where he
10
walked
walks.
10 people.
Yes, that's perfect.
It's kind of like that.
A.J. Burnett, College of the Ozarks graduate from Lake of the Ozarks, yes.
I believe
The former Yankee.
Oh, no.
I believe Mike Parson, the current governor of Missouri, also a College of the Ozarks
It's
grad.
one of those where they hand you a chastity belt and a Bible, and they're like, get to studying.
I did in terms of watching the Blues game last night, I did take one exception to a bandwagon fan, and that was a shocker here. But Mama, Josh Hawley, all of a sudden on board,
no.
who's
Did he
from-
really?
Oh yeah, he tweeted out something to Ted Cruz about, hey, if the Stars lose, does the beard come off? And I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember my tweet completely. I'm like, oh, funny. I don't remember Senator Flatbed having a pre-existing condition of liking the Blues. And
Ooh, nice, Gardner.
Nice.
I don't.
Also,
It's such a phony.
Ted Cruz
that's
is
all.
from Houston. Ted Cruz is from Houston, not Dallas, and Ted Cruz is watching the Houston Rockets, not hockey.
So Ted Cruz is
What
from
an
Houston,
idiot. Josh Hawley's an idiot. I hate him.
and Josh Hawley's from the Kansas City area. So let's not
What a
look.
he really tried to call himself supporting the Blues. He's from KC.
Yes.
What a-
Here, let me.
What a
now,
tool.
now you got me. Hold on for a second, and we'll get into this. And just he said,
I'm
"Hey,
sorry. I can't stand that guy, man.
hey,
He's the
Senator Ted
worst.
Cruz, will the playoff beard be gone after tonight? Good luck to the St. Louis Blues in Game 7. Hashtag we all bleed blue."
Oh, no. He used the hashtag.
Oh, no, we don't. No,
Oh.
we don't. There isn't one person in Kansas City that gives one iota about the St. Louis Blues. That is the dumbest thing next to
First
I didn't
time-
try to get rid of pre-existing conditions.
First time you ever rooted for blue, as well, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
They-
nice.
Political humor.
They literally, that's the first thing he's picked up on. He didn't realize this entire conversation. There's been some nice little weave-ins there. He's like, oh, I hear political finally.
I finally got one.
Kansas City for sure would cheer for their independent Missouri Mavericks minor league hockey team over the Blues. Like that's not a thing. There's a very clear division between the two cities, regions, whatever you want to say. So Hawley can suck.
Honest to God,
Just
I've
ask their
never heard
mama.
anyone from Kansas. I've never heard, honest to God, anyone from Kansas City say one thing about hockey, let alone the St. Louis Blues. So the idea that I think there was a stupid ass report Bob Fesco put out after the Blues were renegotiating with the city about renovations, and he asserted that the Blues would move to Kansas City. That's the last time I've ever heard anyone out of Kansas City say anything about hockey and in general. So the idea that Josh Hawley has been following the Blues the last two seasons, or even at all this season, is a joke.
I
What a
do love
pathetic
It
that.
just shows the
being.
phony that he is.
Yeah, and I do
That's
love
what
that.
it is.
That's so bad. If you're gonna be a phony, be better at be Joe Biden phony. Like, be better at being a phony. If you're gonna be a phony, at least be skilled phony.
I agree. In the slick-haired politician type, like they can show up and they can Photoshop photos of themselves with any outfit, any jersey, any working man's costume, whatever it is, like, and people eat it up. That's the problem. So it's our fault that he exists, and somebody out there likes him and will remember that he tweeted about the Blues and use that as a positive thought about him. Do you agree?
Some
Somebody
people
will.
who likes him is people from your neck of the woods.
Oh, here it goes. From St. Louis, you're talking
Yeah, I'm
about?
calling
Since
them
you're a
out.
New Yorker?
I'm calling people out now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling it out.
You're so brave now
There's
that you're
people
half a
from,
country away. You're so brave.
Look,
He was brave
I'm surrounded
before.
by 8.6
No,
million
he was
of my friends
apathetic
now.
before. There's a big difference. Apathetic can be mistaken for bravery on many occasions, mostly involving Travis. Like, man, he just stood there looking at that wall.
See,
He was so brave.
here's the
he
thing.
didn't know what was going on.
Travis isn't afraid to go in anymore now that he's not here.
Yeah.
Because
He's
before,
Jonan. He's Jonan.
Before he would do this, or I'll look at the camera, and this was him thinking about whether or not he should go in
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not. It
Yeah.
was always man, shoot. And then there was that gave him just a few seconds to decide, do I just shut up and go silent, or do I go in? And now he doesn't even do that move anymore because he doesn't need to.
He just goes. He's a brash New Yorker.
He can't be held accountable because of his geography at this current moment.
I told Chris this story, but on the last day he was here, he was bragging about how unafraid of St. Louis he was, but I had him from the side view, and I could see the panic in his eyes.
Oh,
Which is
right.
like,
Yeah. Like the
yeah.
sweat dripping. And yeah.
I could see how scared you were. And
Of-
Do you
of
see how
being
brave
in
Tommy's
St.
gotten
Louis?
also?
what?
Yeah, Tommy has gotten very, very.
This is
Very
what lack
brave.
of sleep for a young man does. He comes in brash, kind of jumping around like he's going to own the place in a
Tommy.
couple days.
Look,
Tommy.
somebody had to
Tommy.
replace your energy, man.
Tommy,
What kind
Have
of
you had
energy?
sex recently?
That's not important.
Oh, wow. Let's turn the show into just asking Tommy questions about that. Oh, my gosh. Tommy,
don't we
no,
have
no poker face or anything.
Don't we have a segment to get to?
Oh, wow. Now he's
No,
saucing.
think about it.
This
No,
kid
no,
is
hold
the
on, hold on, hold on.
best.
Think about how easy and
Oh, no.
comfortable he is in that. Weeks ago, he couldn't get out of it. Now
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah, he is. He
Your
kind of
body
he
language
sees.
has changed. Your
He
voice
has.
is changing.
There's
Look at your
a-
hair.
It's
Look at
called
even the way
puberty,
you dress
Travis.
now.
Yeah, that's true. He's been
Man.
masquerading. He's like, yeah, I'm just a small 21-year-old. He's actually 13 and a half, and he's very well developed. Good for him.
Tommy, was she black or Asian?
That's not important.
Oh,
Good for him. Look,
both?
I say we, Dr. Ed has entered the room, so I say we just
Thank
dock
God.
Travis 50 points on his score, and we'll do Great American Race tomorrow or next week. That's just a thought. You can do whatever you like. Dr. Ed, he comes in from Hillside Animal Hospital. Hillside Animal Hospital practices.
Dr. Ed's there?
What's that? He's walking over here right now. That's right. We're going to do some dogs on film,
Be
Travis.
my Dr. Ed.
No cheating. The great Tommy has now. Well, that's good. That's good. Dr. Ed, we've got Travis in New York, so keep an eye out.
Hey, bud, how are you?
Hey, Dr. Ed, it's so great to see you. You're a sight for sore eyes.
You know, he's turned into an elitist New Yorker, and he's being quite rude about St. Louis. He's insulted the food, women, and everything else today.
Well, probably deserve most of it.
Oh, damn it, Dr. Ed.
Dr. Ed, there are so many dogs here. There are so many dog owners here, and I told them about your business, and they're like, okay.
That's the realest, funniest thing you've ever said in your life, Travis. I really appreciate that. Dr. Ed does join us from Hillside Animal Hospital. These aren't heroin treks, everybody. Gave blood at Hillside the other day. Dr. Ed did too. I just wanted to give Hillside and Dr. Ed no, that's not.
You did not.
Yeah, no. Dr. Ed checks that list, man. He knows. I just wanted to give a huge shout out
I
to
needed dinner
Hillside.
the other night, so I was low on money, so I too gave blood.
Yeah, he's like, this ain't the one that pays. Well, how much money you got on you, ma'am? Big time blood drive. All the slots were filled up, and just wanted to give a public thank you to Dr. Ed and the staff, and then the staff from the Red Cross. It seemed like a wonderful, wonderful, very successful blood drive, and I hope everything turned out really well.
Yeah, we got close to 30 pints of blood.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
They
amazing.
were very happy with us.
They're in a blood shortage right now too, so it's great timing.
Yep.
I wonder if we get Travis in there next time. Would you fly home from New York since you're there permanently, you think?
Hey, man, I got New York in my blood. I'm happy to help my city.
Oh, no. Some Capicola donation, huh? Dr. Ed joins us each and every week.
Dr. Ed. Dr. Ed. The good doctor is in.
Back when we cared about production
You
quality.
need to have that on your ringtone, Travis, you know.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
For text.
See, Travis will return Dr. Ed's text, Tommy, just so you know.
Travis, I hate you.
Get your doctorate. He'll text you back. Dr. Ed, again, Hillside Animal Hospital's Facebook page is a great way to find out their capabilities. They update it all the time. I take my dogs there. You all should take your pets as well. Before we get into the game, anything new we need to know? I was out in the country this week. Ticks on the dogs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're out. Yes, the weather has hit.
Yeah, it's not time. I don't like that. But I don't. Park was full yesterday. Fleas, heartworm preventative. Guys, keep your pets vaccinated, up to date. Everything.
Yeah, can't say it enough. It's so easy to prevent these diseases and these parasites. It's it's a lot harder to treat them.
Let's not get Dr. Ed a new car. Take the cheap alternative so you don't have to do the super expensive treatment after you don't use the preventative treatment. As much as I like seeing Dr. Ed roll around in a Rolls Royce in this scenario, he's more than happy to get you on the preventative stuff to save you some money, some time, and some stress for your pet. So,
Dr. Ed, there are a lot of show dogs here in New York.
No, there's not.
What should I say to the owners of show dogs here in New York who continue to parade their very expensive animals around Central Park? It is fascinating how so many dog owners exist in this city. Any advice for me to, if I see like a hot chick with a really cute dog, like how I should approach her? What would you suggest?
Ask her who her veterinarian is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Like, hey, baby girl, who your vet?
Yeah, your dog looks so well taken care of. I mean,
vet.
who's your veterinarian?
Who your vet?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's a good.
Damn,
that's a
girl,
good
your
help.
dog looking good. Who your vet?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And
That's
then,
good.
and then ask for that vet's number, so then you can write it down, and then she can say, "Oh, what kind of dog do you have?" And you're like, "I don't," and then just take off.
Yeah, and that's nice.
Oh, I like the strategy.
Yeah, that's all.
Dr. Ed approves.
Okay.
I like where this is headed, guys.
And Dr. Ed, if you have like any care packages or, money you want to send my way as I try to survive the very hard streets of New York, feel free to do so.
Yeah, I can send you some dog biscuits. I mean,
There you
so
go.
can hand out to the dogs. if
Now
you
you're
see
talking.
them. Yeah.
Oh, Travis is into the idea. No rebuttal. We played Dogs on Film. The great Sean, who is soon to be Tommy's best friend, confidant, comedy partner, voices this. Gardner, what do we have today, buddy?
Well, we have it open first.
It's time for Dogs on Film.
We already did it. It's
Already
okay.
did it. Yeah.
Oh.
Professional
Stop.
open.
Stop pointing at us. Okay, as we continue our CNN panel look here.
Tommy, peek under the peek over Travis. There he is. It's perfect.
Turn your body a little, Tommy, towards me some, and put your arms out. No,
It does look like Travis has white arms.
no, Travis. Travis, you talk, and Tommy, you use your arm and try and.
I like Dogs on Film. This is really cool.
Yeah,
Hey.
there you go.
I want to drink some of this Coca-Cola.
Oh, it
I'm
just
gonna have a little taste of this. Go, 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 go.
Oh my goodness.
Such idiots.
Perfect. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You realize our content drives most of the questions. Like, so that's fun that you do that thing, but like, how do you pay bills? Mm-hmm. Like, well, that's
Yeah.
this is it. Like,
Yeah.
this is what you do. But
yeah, that's a
I
good
pay
question.
the bills.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You pay the bills.
We appreciate that.
So Dogs on Film. I have 6 total films, and we have 3 pairs, 3 sets. We put one film against the other. You guys have to guess which one has a better score according to Rotten Tomatoes. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, no point. So you can have a maximum of 3 points after regulation play. If we're tied at that point, we have a 7th movie, a tiebreaker, that you'll have to guess closest to the actual score. It's one singular film. So that's how that works. Now, we have themes. Sometimes we have multiple themes within the game. Sometimes we have an overall broad theme. Today we have an overall broad theme, like we did last week. And these are movies set or based in New York City. Movies set or based in New York City, with Travis at Sesame Street and traveling around wherever it may be, Queens, Brooklyn. Could you just give me a Brooklyn with a Brooklyn accent, please?
Where Brooklyn at? What up?
Yeah, that was terrible. So throughout, when we make the decision on if it's right or wrong, I'll arbitrarily decide if I want to tell someone they've got it right.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
You'll hear that, or wrong. It's going to be that. You don't want to hear that one. So we have New York themed movies, set or based in New York for today's grouping. 7 total movies. You want to go with your first one here. Ready? Here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, are we ready for this week's specialo or competition?
They're all movies based around New York.
New York, New York. I was born in Lenox Hill Hospital, 73rd and 3rd Avenue, January 3rd, 1960. Our first movie, American Psycho, 2000, drama slasher, 1 hour, 44 minutes. In New York City in 1987, a handsome young urban professional, Patrick Bateman, Christian Bale, lives a second life as a gruesome serial killer by night. The cast is filled by Detective Willem Dafoe, the fiancé Reese Witherspoon, the mistress Samantha Mathis, the co-worker Jared Leto, and the secretary Chloe Sevigny. This is a biting, wry satire examining the elements that make a man a monster. Quite the cast. I don't know. Christian Bale has come around as one of my favorite actors. That guy's all over the place.
So there's your first one, American Psycho. And I did fail to mention, My friend Sean records a description for each movie for us each week to kind of help out if you haven't seen the movie, to kind of guide you in a way, if you will. So American Psycho is your first one.
Nice of Sean to give us some history on his upbringing as well.
Oh, he'll tell you.
Sean's tidbits put a smile on my face.
He'll tell you a lot in a little amount of time.
Dr. Ed, for a field exercise, should we go visit Sean with Tommy sometime to maybe, put the two stars of Dogs on Film together?
You know, one of the things I just found interesting, I mean, don't you think, would you agree that Sean sounds older than me?
Yes, absolutely.
He's not, apparently.
Sean's lived.
His
Yeah.
That's how I
liver,
like to say.
his liver's lived 7 lives.
He's lived. He's a medical marvel.
Why do I think of Keith Richards, or,
Yeah.
That's not.
He's
Not
a more
far off.
cherubic Keith Richards.
And
I'll give him
maybe
that.
even there's later in this game, maybe there's a comparison to be made. But we'll get to that in just a little bit.
Is that a tease?
Ah.
Take note.
All right. So American Psycho. That's your first one, and it'll be going against.
Coming to America. I'm from Queens also. 1998, 1988. Drama, romance, 1 hour, 57 minutes. Prince Akeem, Eddie Murphy, is the prince of a wealthy African country and wants for nothing except a wife who will love him in spite of his title. To escape an arranged marriage, Akeem flees to America, accompanied by his persnickety sidekick, Semi, Arsenio Hall, to find his queen. In Queens, disguised as a foreign student working in fast food, he romances Lisa, Sherry Headley, but struggles with revealing his true identity to her and his marital intentions to his king father, James Earl Jones. How about that? Just saw that not too long ago on the old television.
You ever watch the Arsenio Hall show?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a classic. Woof, 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 woof.
It's the last time you done that.
Since Arsenio Hall went off the air in 1980.
That's not.
9. No, I don't know.
Do your research.
Okay.
Thank you. Really good. Nice.
So it'll be Coming to America versus American Psycho in your first pairing.
I feel like this is a setup.
I do too. Yeah.
I want to say it should be Coming to America, but I have a feeling that Gartner is hitting me with the old okie doke because he knows how much I love the Coming to America. So I'm going to go American Psycho.
Tommy?
Am I playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't think I can.
Well,
'cause
you-
I helped out with these.
You helped out with these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. So maybe just chime in and make fun of us if we're wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Man, how insulting. Dr. Ed.
Sorry,
I almost called you
I gotta
Miss.
go.
Yeah, he's done it. Cancel the partnership. Cancel the game. I almost called you Mr. Muñeco. It had a nice ring to it.
Yeah, and I would have
but,
turned on and looked for my dad.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Dr. Ed, your choice, sir.
I was thinking just the opposite, but I'm gonna go with American Psycho though too.
Great movie. It's been glorified a ton. Also, after the fact, I can't imagine it made a ton of made a ton of money when it came out. I went with Coming to America because I think Gardner's trying to reverse us on this, playing head games. What do we got?
Travis and Dr. Ed.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
American Psycho with a 68.
68.
Coming to America, 67. 68 to 67. So 1 point each now for Travis and Dr. Ed.
See, Travis, this is
They're
where
remaking. They
Go ahead.
are remaking, not remaking. There's a sequel to Coming to America that is currently in the works, and I don't know how I feel about that. But that Rotten Tomato score is indeed an insult. That is one of the funniest movies of all time, and I would debate.
Yeah, they
That
were. I'm sorry, Travis. They were making that sequel, but they got stopped at the wall.
Oh, look at that.
He comes with the humor, people.
Oh,
We're gonna.
Anthony Jeselnik in the house tonight.
All right.
No, Travis, if I could just get an old school shut down Rotten Tomatoes for that, because I agree with it. I think they punish comedies too much. Coming to America, you're telling me, like, seriously, if somebody came up with, I could write something about an astronaut that was of color and a sexual orientation and get 90% easy if you play the game right. But comedies get beat up on Rotten Tomatoes for some reason. Coming to America's got to be over 85.
Also,
I mean, on the cast alone, I think just on the cast alone, it has to be in the 80s. Like, you can't have James Earl Jones in a comedy and not put that in the 80s. That's just silly to me. So, yeah, you got Louis Anderson. Come on, man.
What were you going to say, Tommy?
I agree that Coming to America is very funny, and I enjoy it a lot. But I don't think that I think American Psycho wins because of how big of a cult classic it is. I think it's more of a cult classic than Coming to America.
I think they're both. I think they should both be 75. I think I could.
They
see,
should both have
They
higher
should
scores.
have higher
for sure.
scores. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
How do you get a job at Rotten Tomatoes?
Write snarky reviews.
I don't know how to get a job anywhere, really, Dr. Ed.
Be like
That's
Chris
fair.
Denman.
Oh.
Do you like Chris Denman?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could pull that off.
Aim higher, Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. See, you want an internship?
Yeah.
You go work at the vet's office. Okay, so great. I'm getting my ass kicked. Great, awesome.
Only one pair so far. Our second set. You ready? Here we go.
Big. I can't. 1988 drama fantasy. 2 hours, 10 minutes. After a wish turns a 12-year-old Josh Baskin, David Moscow, into a 30-year-old man, Tom Hanks, he heads to New York City and gets a lower-level job at Macmillan Toy Company. A chance to encounter with the owner, Robert Loggia of the company leads to a promotion testing new toys. Soon, a fellow employee, Susan Lawrence, Elizabeth Perkins, takes a romantic interest in Josh. However, the pressure of living as an adult begins to overwhelm him, and he longs to return to his simple former life as a boy. With Robert Loggia. That's enough.
All right, there you go. Your first one.
I don't know what song he was trying to play.
He
but-
was trying to do chopsticks.
Yeah.
Trying. So Big is the first movie in this pairing.
One of the best movies of all time.
Here you go with your second one.
Midnight Cowboy, 1969, drama, buddy, 1 hour, 53 minutes. Convinced of his irresistible appeal to women, Texas dishwasher Joe Buck, John Voight, quits his job and heads for New York City, thinking he'll latch on to some rich dowager. New York, however, is not as hospitable as he imagined, and Joe soon finds himself living in an abandoned building with a Dickensian layabout named Enrico Razzo Rizzo, Dustin Hoffman. The two form a rough alliance, and together they kickstart Joe's hustling career just as Razzo's health begins to deteriorate. Now that's a movie. It is. It's a great movie. I love it.
Can you give me a I'm walking here?
No, because I do it all the time when I'm walking here. Because I tend to walk everywhere. Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. I'm walking here.
Oh man, that was really. That was an all-timer, Sean.
Oh,
that was good.
We have Midnight Cowboy versus Big.
This is a tough one.
This is.
I mean, so different spectrums.
Midnight Cowboy brought up quite a bit in relation to what's going to happen to Travis in New York as well. Kind of a similar situation. Tommy, can we get a what are you going to do with your hands? With Travis's hands? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're confused, right, Trav? Perfect.
Tommy made.
Dr. Ed, you and Travis dominated the last round, please.
I'm going to go with Midnight Cowboy. I don't know. It's you never know what's in Denman's mind, but I'm going to go with Midnight Cowboy.
Not much in Denman's mind ever. I'll say that. How about you?
I'm
Travis?
going to go with Big. I think the sentimentality of Big resonates still with many of the critics. So I'm going to go there. And it's Tom Hanks at his finest, so I'm going Big.
Sentimentality very well could be a word, but dealing with Travis on a daily basis, I have to question it.
I will Google it really quick.
I want to say it's real, but if it's not real, I don't even want to make fun of you because that was pretty good word. Is that a real word? Dr. Ed?
Sentimentality, excessive tenderness, sadness, or nostalgia.
Okay.
Sentimentality.
Marvis Morel? Nice
Good
work,
job,
sir.
Travis.
Sentimentality.
I'm a professional screenwriter for
Oh my God.
show that's been on
Wait.
American television for over 50 years.
I'm
So
sending this to
someone
the
used that in a
executives.
meeting last night, and that's why you dropped us
Yep.
on
Thank
it?
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Which Muppet was it?
Yeah. Perfect.
Sesame Street.
That Grover has a vocabulary on him.
He does. What were you whispering, Tommy?
I was making a Sesame Street joke.
Go ahead.
But I don't know if I used the
Today's
word
your
right.
build-up day.
Sesame Street gives us all a lot of sentimentality. So.
Do you feel good about that?
Sentimentality.
I legitimately embarrassed. I didn't know that was a word, but it was great.
Don't be.
You should be
Big.
embarrassed.
What?
Nothing. Big is what you're going with? Okay.
I went with Big. I think it's just too obvious. Midnight Cowboy is amazing, I guess, but Big, one of the best movies ever, and appeals to everybody.
So we have Big from Travis, Big from Chris, and Midnight Cowboy from Dr. Ed. Dr. Ed. It's a 90. Midnight Cowboy is a 90. A 97 for Big. 97
Wow.
for Big.
Wow.
And this is the look I get. Oh, just look at the words she's saying with that face he gave me.
Dr. Ed, for those
Once
of you
again,
just listening.
I don't work for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, he's not happy.
You just promote them a lot.
Okay. So Travis has 2. Chris and Dr. Ed have 1 as we enter the final pairing. So here's your first one.
Arthur, 1981, drama romance, 1 hour 57 minutes. Wealthy New York City playboy Arthur Bach Dudley Moore is perpetually drunk and completely rudderless. Dutifully supported by his sharp-tongued and quick-witted butler Hobson, John Gielgud, Arthur reluctantly prepares to enter into an arranged marriage with heiress Susan Johnson, Jill Eckenbury. When he meets Linda Marola, Lisa Minnelli, Liza Minnelli, a waitress from Queens. He falls head over heels in love. But if he backs out of his engagement with Susan, he may lose his fortune.
You got a Liza Minnelli impersonation?
No, I don't. Or do I? No, I don't.
Would you say you bear some resemblance to Dudley Moore's character in Arthur?
Not at all. I'm broke.
All right, there you go. The first
That's fair.
one is Arthur.
Did they remake this with Russell Brand?
I believe so.
Okay.
They did, and it was awful.
I imagine. Was the I'm not going to ask this till after it, but go ahead.
All right, here's your Arthur's going against this movie right here.
Ghost, 1990, drama fantasy, 2 hours, 9 minutes. Sam Wheat, Patrick Swayze, is a banker. Molly Jensen, Demi Moore, is an artist. The two are madly in love and living in a recently renovated Manhattan apartment. However, when Sam is murdered by friend and corrupt business partner Carl Bruner, Tony Goldwyn, over a shady business deal, he is left to roam the earth as a powerless spirit. When he learns of Carl's betrayal, Sam must seek the help of psychic Oda Mae Brown, Whoopi Goldberg, to set things right and protect Molly from Carl and his goons. That's a crier.
You have Ghost versus Arthur.
Oh my gosh. I'll go first. I'm trailing Travis, tied with Dr. Ed. I'm going with Arthur. I think Dudley Moore was probably more talented and more well thought of in the early 80s than we give him credit for today.
I'm going to go with Ghost.
I'm going Ghost as well.
Okay.
Sorry, right then I can't win. So
Sorry, sir.
that's all right.
Chris, you went with Arthur, correct?
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
Whoa! Come from behind.
88 for Arthur.
Interesting. So that was good. And then the Russell Brand remake was garbage.
I didn't even look at that one.
That would have been fun, an Arthur versus Arthur matchup.
I think we would have, that one
Would
wouldn't
have
have been
been
fair.
it would have been, yeah,
It wouldn't
sweet.
have made sense.
Yeah.
Give me 2 minutes.
Ghost, 74.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's very low. That
Is
is
that low?
Good God, Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus.
calm down there, Dr. Ed in New York.
Watches these. Do the people at Rotten Tomatoes even watch these movies?
I don't think so.
Take it easy, Grasshopper.
What was the
He's
score
teaching
for
you
the
your
first
angry
Arthur?
ways.
88.
All right, well, the remake with Russell Brand is a 26.
Yeah, not good.
How do you blow that?
Yikes.
Damn.
Russell Brand.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Thank you.
So we
No,
have
he
a
was
tie.
on Rogan. Seemed like a nice guy.
We have a tie. Chris and Travis tied. Dr. Ed will play for fun as we go to our tiebreaker movie. Guess the closest to the actual score.
All right, and now, the tiebreaker. Die Hard with a Vengeance, 1995. Thriller action, 2 hours, 11 minutes. Detective John McClane, Bruce Willis, is now divorced, alcoholic, and jobless after getting fired for his reckless behavior and bad attitude. He is called back into action, however, when cryptic terrorist Simon Gruber, Jeremy Irons, takes New York City hostage in a lethal game of Simon Says and refuses to speak with anybody but McClane. Teaming up with street-savvy electrician named Zeus Carver, Samuel L. Jackson, McClane dashes through the city trying to stay one step ahead of a murderous plot. Okay, gotta go wee-wee. Bye-bye. All right. New York, New York.
So there you go.
He's the best.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Travis, you go first.
Rotten Tomatoes has been very off for me today, but I am going to go 84.
84.
I think Travis is right. I think I saw this in theaters. I think it was a fun action movie, and if you go in thinking it's going to be anything else, that's fine. The memorable part of the sandwich board in Brooklyn, as part of the terrorist demands. No thanks. I'm going to go 67%. I think it's a little too masculine for some of the reviewers.
Dr. Ed?
I went with the 60. This actually was just on TV, I think, yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. And I liked it. It's an enjoyable film, but I don't think it's a critic-worthy film. So I went with 60.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 52.
Wow.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, okay. This is
Forget about it.
stupid. What did they give it? A 50 what?
2.
A 52. Okay.
That's not
The
good.
second best Die Hard movie.
Really?
Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah,
It really
wow,
is.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking
That's-
about rating
you
wise.
s-
You're just saying that. Gotcha.
No.
Yeah. I gotcha. It probably is second best
That
rating
is-
too.
That is
Yeah.
it's 50. Oh, that's embarrassing. Some snobs who work at Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Screw
Called it
those
out.
guys.
If they do a remake with Kate McKinnon and the exact same thing, I'm telling you, it'd be a 93.
Oh, calm down, Nick DiPaolo.
Oh, come on. I have no problem with it. I'm just saying that they're a little bit predictable at times.
Simmer down.
Guys, as a champion of Dogs on Film, I just wanted to thank the great Dr. Ed at Hillside Animal Hospital once again for their life-saving efforts. 30 pints of blood collected this week. So very, very proud of you guys. Great work, sir.
We just set it up and let them use the parking lot, so
Well, that's
like we didn't do
you
much.
put the word out, and the Red Cross does some great stuff, and we appreciate you pairing up with them. Any parsing final words for Travis or this damn website, Rotten Tomatoes, Dr. Ed?
No, Travis, I mean, good luck, and get some good pizza,
Oh, he's been. We did a pizza stat rundown at the beginning of the show.
I'm jealous.
Travis, can you rattle those off for Dr. Ed?
Pizza restaurant, Greater New York area.
You cut out. Sorry.
Did you hear me?
No.
Oh, sorry. 1,600 pizza restaurants in New York, Dr. Ed.
Wow.
He's in heaven.
Yeah.
Fourth best rated Die Hard movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How's it? Do you have a
Yeah.
list?
How did it rate?
Die Hard with a Vengeance is 52. The original Die Hard's 93. Die Hard 2 is 68. Live Free or Die Hard is 82. And then A Good Day to Die Hard is 15%.
Yeah.
I don't remember A Good Day to Die Hard.
That was from 2013.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I don't know.
That was
It was
with
the one about his
John
son.
McClane and his son. Yeah,
Gotcha.
his son was
yeah.
worked for as a spy for the CIA. He
Right.
helped his son with a mission in Russia.
Was that?
Yeah, that was believable.
Yeah. Was that
Yeah.
Was that was the guy who played his son like a foot taller than Bruce Willis?
I think so. I forgot the
Sebastian.
actor's name.
I'm looking it up.
Sebastian something or another. Well, that's all right.
Sebastian Coe.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not him.
No, it is not.
Then it's
Can't
the
be.
other guy on here.
Sebastian Bach.
I just said it with confidence.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Sebastian Coe was a runner.
Well, it's what it says. Sebastian Coe right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Sebastian Coe was a runner.
I'm not arguing with
Maybe
you.
it was his
I'm
son.
telling you.
Maybe it was
it's
his
not.
Sebastian Coe's
Yeah.
son. Is
Yeah,
it
there you
Sebastian Coe Jr.? Okay.
I'll look it up.
All right.
The great Dr. Ed joins us each and every week. Anything before you head out? You got anything coming up event-wise or anything we need to know about?
No. I'm helping Gateway out with a little vaccination clinic this weekend over on the east side.
Gateway Pet Guardians, yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing their T-shirt right now.
Yeah,
So
I saw that.
yeah, it's a good one. Dr. Ed, thank you as always.
Yeah,
And,
I'm glad I made it in. I was a little late, but got here.
No, it worked out perfect. So we'll take a quick break, get Dr. Ed out of here. If you guys want to get your fare or fouls in, we're giving away $10 to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. The topic, a grown man eating a ketchup-filled hot dog in New York. Travis just got ketchup on his hot dog yesterday, Dr. Ed.
That's no.
Blasphemous. I'm glad that another adult in the room thinks that way. Quick break.
We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are
Welcome back to We Are Live. Big thanks to Dr. Ed from Hillside Animal Hospital. Big thanks to our New Yorker, Travis Terrell, for being with us the whole show, the great intern Tommy, and Chris Gardner for all his production work. Fair or Foul is a garbage segment that we do at the end of each show. It was put together by a non-creative, I guess, lackadaisical writer when we started the show. Travis, do you have any words on the subject of the segment itself?
Chris, where are you in your 5 minutes today?
What's that? So you want me to do? Okay, am I doing 5 minutes every day? Like, how does this work? If you're going to be my,
I'm just curious.
Man?
I just figured.
I want a brother. I'm going to take you out on the road with me. You're going to be my collection man. I like that. You just be like, hey, you got to take care of my man. He just went up here. He did this comedy stuff. Like, you're going to have to pay before we get up.
Look at you. You're already projecting that you're going to be hired for your comedy. I'm proud of you.
Oh, no. You have to get me the jobs.
Travis, did you create Fair or Foul?
I one of the most successful segments in
podcast
radio history.
It's funny that he said it was from a lackadaisical writer, considering you're the one at the fellowship right now, and he's not.
I know. All those Sesame
weird.
Street swings I took never panned out.
Some people do. Some people, sell what other people do. And that's just the way the hierarchy works.
Oh, wow. Sounds more like the patriarchy, if you ask me. Sounds problematic.
Chill out.
Oh, wow. Build-up day continues.
Ooh, get him.
Hey,
Build-up day continues.
I'm still not sure what a build-up day is. I tried Googling it.
It's the...
Is this going to be like...
So there's a build-up and a tear-down, and the build-up's a lot of fun, and the tear-down is so painful. It's so painful, but it's all necessary, so don't you worry.
So tomorrow's my tear-down?
Chris Hayes when he was at Farmington High, and it's going to get weird, but don't worry about it.
I'll write a whole bunch of comebacks.
This is good. This is good.
I've been on roast
Tommy, hold him accountable.
I've
make sure
been
he's
on
on his
roast
writing schedule.
shows.
Make sure he creates something. He's got 5 minutes.
I'll keep him accountable.
Oh boy.
He's gonna do it for his birthday.
Guys, we asked you a very important topic. Let's throw it to former disgraced president of the United States, Barack Obama.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
People
You bailed
often
on him when he
ask
bailed
me,
on rap, dude.
What's fair or foul? Is it a segment? Is it a movement? Is it hope? I can't
Here
say
in New
for
York,
certain.
it's hope.
Time will be a true test of its power. But I can say, Fair or Foul is now and forever for the people. Gather around the radio with your loved ones and hold on to your butts. It's now time for fair.
We give it back to you, the people.
Or foul.
What a dramatic close to the show.
It's the segment de Blasio loves the most. It's the people's Fair or Foul.
Segment, New York police beat to death. Fair or Foul? We asked you...
De Blasio actually did something really cool the other day. They have these new medical cards where for people who can't afford health care, they're still going to be provided the opportunity to go to their nearest neighborhood hospital and have a doctor so they can still be able to get the necessary services they need in regards to their health care. So I thought that was pretty cool. New York's one of the first cities to ever do that.
Think you're better than us?
Is there a punchline?
Think you're better than us?
No punchline. No, I'm just saying, like, he's found a way to help poor people afford health care. And I think that's, awesome.
So you're saying Mid-Coast Media should move to New York?
I'm just saying.
How the measles?
Measly.
Stop it. We asked about Travis's inspired ketchup-filled hot dog. Fair. That is the most Travis has gotten on his wiener since the Obama administration.
That's my vote. I'm out.
It gives my vote immediately if you say wiener in an email to a
I think
show.
I get it.
You can get it. Careful. Foul. Everybody knows use jelly or syrup. Oh, no. Learned that. Learned that during my incarceration. TT's pink eye. What was your question, Tommy?
Nothing.
Who was the first one?
Black sheep.
Okay.
Boy, that's
Jelly
a tough
or
one.
syrup?
Ugh.
Are those the two entrants?
Yeah.
Okay. I've actually had jelly on a hot dog before.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh, was that when Iron Barley was around? They had,
They
like,
had the Fat Elvis.
I can't remember what it was. Is it a Monte Cristo
Monte
type
Cristo,
hot dog?
you're right.
Yeah, it had like cheese on it, and it had like a or maybe it was like a strawberry preserve or jam or something.
Mhm.
It was pretty good though.
Yeah, it was.
I'll go with that one because that had me reminiscing about that meal.
A
for
prison
month.
reference.
Yeah. Huh.
Really get you there. I'm going to go with TT's Pink Eye as well. Travis, you have one?
Who was the first one?
Black Sheep.
I'm going Black Sheep.
We can either say TT's Pink. Well, who did you vote for, Tommy?
I like Black Sheep.
Ooh, a tie. Wow. Huh. Chris Gardner, who wins?
The one I voted for.
TT's Pink Eye wins. Chris Gardner's the arbiter. $10 to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. TT's Pink Eye. Be sure to check your spam emails for Tommy's emails. I've just received a note. Tommy's reaching out to winners.
I've been sending emails to winners, and I haven't gotten responses from any of them in several days. And so I don't know if
they're going on 3.5 years of poor communication from us. So.
I don't know if you guys just don't like me, or if maybe because it's a scripted email, it's going to your spam box. But it's tommosslander@gmail.com.
And if you'd like to book me, my rates are
Well,
available
no.
through that email.
I don't even mean that. I want you guys to get your prizes. So please check your spam. Check for emails from that address.
I've threatened
thank
him
you.
if he doesn't have an accepted rate of over 90% with violence. So you guys, you better pick up your prizes.
He's training me like he trained circus animals.
Mm-hmm.
Sentimentality.
Guys, big thanks to Tommy Bannister from Circa Properties, Getaway Golf Carts, all of our great sponsors, Buzz's Hawaiian Grill, everybody for supporting us. Of course, I mentioned Tech Electronics. Huge thanks to all of you for tuning in on the live stream today or downloading online. If you haven't yet, be sure to share this podcast with a friend. Let's grow it, baby. Let's keep the New York pipeline going for Travis. Travis, thanks, buddy.
Peace.
We're back tomorrow live at 8 on the live stream. We'll see you then.